So, ji Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello to everyone and Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm going to explain the topic of distribution cost and its key components. This is a very significant cost in the whole supply chain. So I thought it would be a good experience to share such key components with you. The first thing in calculating the distribution cost is basically the combination of two costs are there. Number one, transportation cost, and number two, warehousing costs. So if I further break down the transportation costs, it comes out to be 80%. And out of this 80%, fuel is covering around 50 to 60%. So that you can understand that fuel efficiency is very significant for a transportation or logistics manager to use its equipment in a very systematic and efficient way, right? And so fuel is around 50 to 60%, and the remaining cost is for the driver costs, driver management, driver arrangements, fleet, tire depreciation, and etc. etc. So it comes out to be the transportation cost. There are two types of transportation cost. One is primary, and second one is secondary cost. So what is primary cost? Primary cost is basically the cost which is incurring from factory to warehouse. If you are going to distribute any finished goods from factory to warehouse or distribution centers, you would need large vehicles. So in primary distribution, large vehicles are used, such as larger vehicles means they may be 20-foot container, they may be 40-foot container, they may be flatbed large trucks, and so on. If I talk about the part B, in part B, that is a secondary cost. In secondary cost, small vehicles, small trucks, small pickup, small vans will be used. So in secondary cost, the cost is from warehouse to carry the goods to the retailers, right? Retailers or wholesalers maybe. So that was the first component of the distribution cost, that was transportation cost. If I talk about the warehousing cost, the largest capital cost is basically the building cost. This is called space cost, you can say, right? So you have to efficiently utilize the space, I mean the warehouse, so that per pallet, per bag, or per package cost should be at the minimum. The another cost is involved, that is labor cost. So you also have to manage the labor in a very efficient and effective way. And the third thing is the utilities cost. So utilities related to warehousing, that is also important, like electricity, gas, water, etc. And if I talk about the fourth component, that is the material handling equipment which are used in the warehousing, such as cranes, high stackers, and forklift trucks, and pallet trucks, and palletizers, and many other equipments which are used according to the nature of the goods, according to the structure of the warehousing. So if I conclude today's video, I explained to you the distribution cost, how it can be computed. You should know at least the two major components, that is a transportation cost and warehousing. So I request you to like me and subscribe my YouTube channel. I am also available on LinkedIn, Facebook page. I have also an email ID, supplychainrising@gmail.com. So stay tuned and watch exciting videos in future. Thank you. Have a nice day.